19 Stoic Secrets to Keep Calm and Achieve Inner Peace. Stoicism. Discover a moment of tranquility becomes an invaluable treasure. Inner peace is not simply a state. It is indeed a desired refuge in the depths of our being. As the respected spiritual leader Dalai Lama expressed, peace is not only a desire but the natural condition of the human being. These wise words urge us to remember that peace is not a privilege, but an essential need for our mental and emotional health. Following the philosophy of the poet Rumi, peace comes from within us. We must not seek it out. How often do we seek peace in external places without realizing that the true source of serenity lies within us? Today, we dive into a spiritual journey to decipher the mysteries that will help us to unravel this hidden treasure, inner peace. Referring to the words of the wise Chinese philosopher, peace is the highest virtue. How can we consider virtuous if we cannot find peace in our minds and hearts? In this fascinating video, we will explore the 20 most striking spiritual secrets that will guide us towards a peaceful mind, allowing us to embrace the inner virtue, as well as we discover the innermost secret. Secret 1. Conscious breathing from a Stoic perspective. We begin our journey towards inner peace by unveiling the first enigma, conscious breathing, contemplated from the Stoic orbit. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, Buddhist master and defender of full attention, conscious breathing is my anchor. This statement holds a profound truth. Our breath, this automatic act that we often relegate, can become the support that guides us to serenity. Conscious breathing implies paying full attention to every inhalation and exhalation. Amid the everyday plot, we allow our mind to wander without restrictions. But by concentrating on breathing, we create a space where calm can flourish. Close your eyes if possible and notice the air shuttle coming in and out of your body. In each breath, we experience the present, the only genuine moment that is given to us. The practice of conscious breathing not only connects us with the now, but also functions as a switch for the response of struggle or escape from our nervous system. By inhaling deeply and breathing out pausedly, we send signals to the brain indicating that everything is in harmony, deactivating stress and allowing peace to flood our psyche and body. However, this enigma goes beyond occasional practice. Transforming conscious breathing into a daily habit is imperative. In times of tension, stress, or even joy, return to your breath. As the proverb says, when you walk, just walk. When you sit down, you just sit down. But above all, do not curl up in the mud of your thoughts. Conscious breathing helps to preserve mental clarity and avoid getting stuck in the turbulence of thoughts. Therefore, companions and companions of the way, the first enigma to release inner peace is simple but formidable. Conscious breathing observed from a Stoic perspective. Let us practice together. Inhale deeply, feel the air inflating your lungs, and exhale gently. With every breath, allow peace to flow. This is just the beginning of our journey. Let us continue to explore together the mysteries that will lead us to a calm and serene mind. Secret 2. Daily gratitude. After anchoring our mind in conscious breathing, we advance to the second mystery that guides us towards inner peace. Daily gratitude. Gratitude is like the sun that scatters the clouds of negativity. Cultivating gratitude daily helps us to change our perspective and to appreciate beauty in the little details of life. The respected writer Melody Beattie motivates us to express that thankfulness unlocks the fullness of life and transforms us as nothing else. Incorporating gratitude into our daily routine is simpler than it seems. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to thank for the small things, the warmth of the sun, the aroma of coffee, or simply the present of a new day. Gratitude is not always linked to grand gestures. It often resides in the simplest and everyday. Keeping a diary of gratitude is a powerful tool. At the end of each day, write down 3 things for which you feel grateful. They can be experiences, people, or even lessons learned. This exercise not only helps to recognize the blessings in your life, but also creates a positive habit that transforms your mindset. Gratitude is not exclusive to good times. It can also be a beacon in the midst of difficulties. Facing challenges with gratitude allows us to find lessons in adversity. As Oprah Winfrey said, "The greatest wisdom is knowing that you always have something to be grateful for." Therefore, companions of the journey, the second mystery to liberate inner peace is to cultivate daily gratitude. Let us practice together. When we wake up, find something to thank for, and at the end of the day, record these blessings in your diary. With every expression of gratitude, allow peace to flow. This is just another step in our journey. We continue to explore together the mysteries that will lead us to a calm and serene mind. Secret 3. The connection with nature. With conscious breathing and daily gratitude as our allies, let us enter into the third mystery that will lead us to this so desired inner peace. The connection with nature. Nature, with its imposing beauty and serene rhythm, has the power to restore our mind and soul. In Cicero's words, "Nature is wise in all its works." This connection allows us to find tranquility and simplicity, as Marco Aurelius defended in saying, "Very little is necessary for a happy life. It is all in his way of thinking." John Muir, passionate defender of nature, reminded us that in nature, nothing is hastened, but everything is accomplished. So how can we integrate this connection into our busy day to day? Take every opportunity to immerse yourself in nature, even for a few minutes a day. A walk through the park, a moment in your garden, or simply observe the starry sky at night. Nature not only offers us an escape, but also connects us with something bigger than ourselves. Have you ever stopped to hear the whisper of wind in the leaves, or the singing of birds at dawn? These are soft reminders that we are part of something extraordinary. The connection with nature not only calms the mind, but also helps us remember our interconnection with the world around us. For those days when it is not possible to physically immerse oneself in nature, bring nature into your space. A plant on your table, an image of a serene landscape, or even sounds of nature can have a surprising impact on your well-being. As the ancient Stoic sages taught us, by connecting with nature, we find not only serenity, but also wisdom emanating from universal harmony. In this third secret, we discover that nature is not only an external environment, but a reflection of our own inner essence. Let us continue to explore together these mysteries that will lead us to authentic peace. Secret 4. Guided meditation for inner peace. With nature as our refuge, let us enter into the fourth secret to find inner peace. Guided meditation. Stoic philosophers, masters of inner serenity, remind us that true peace is within ourselves. As Seneca stated, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future. Meditation does not require us to retreat to a remote mountain. We can find peace in our own mind, wherever we are. Epictetus taught us that we have no control over what happens outside of us, but rather about how we respond. Guided meditation is a powerful tool that helps us direct our attention and find serenity at the present time. Find a quiet place. Sit down or lie down and close your eyes. Visualize a serene space. It can be a quiet forest, a beach at dusk, or simply a cozy corner. Feel like the calm of this special place surrounds you. Now, take your attention to breathing. Deeply breathe in. Feel how the air fills your lungs and slowly exhale, releasing any tension. As Marcus Aurelius reminded us, it is necessary very little to make happy those who have a grateful heart. Visualize each inhalation as a bright light that fills your body with positive energy, and every exhalation as the release of worries. As you deepen into this guided meditation, allow yourself to release intrusive thoughts. If the mind wanders, gently redirect your attention to the breathing and imaginary environment that you have created. Meditation does not seek to completely empty the mind, but to cultivate full attention. As Iyengar, yoga master, said, meditation is the encounter of the mind with divinity. This encounter occurs when we allow the mind to rest and connect with the quiet essence that resides in its core. Incorporating guided meditation into your daily routine can be a beacon of calm in the midst of chaos. So, friends, take a few minutes each day to immerse yourselves in this practice. Guided meditation shows us that inner peace is always available, hoping to be discovered in the sanctuary of our own mind. Let us continue to explore these secrets together toward inner peace. Secret 5. Free yourself from the past. With the serenity of guided meditation impregnating our being, let us advance to the 5th spiritual secret, a vital key to inner peace. Free yourself from the weight of the past. Stoic philosophers, masters of practical wisdom, teach us that virtue is in living in harmony with the present reality. As Seneca advised us, it is not that we have little time, but that we have lost much. The past, with its memories and experiences, can become a shadow that obscures our present if we allow it. Sometimes, clinging to past events prevents us from fully enjoying the present moment. As Eckhart Tolle said, the past no longer exists, and the future has not yet arrived. There is only now. To free ourselves from the past, we must accept that we cannot change what has already happened. However, we can change our perspective and the way we relate to these experiences. Reflect on what you have learned from these situations and how they have shaped you. The practice of forgiveness, both in relation to others and to yourself, is a cornerstone to free yourself from the past. It is not about justifying the actions of others, but about releasing yourself from the emotional burden that we carry. As Nelson Mandela said, to cling to resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other to die. Visualize a symbolic ritual of release. Imagine that you write your loads past on a paper and then burn it, allowing the ashes to disperse. This act symbolizes leaving ire and freeing yourself from the bounds of the past. By freeing ourselves from the past, we open ourselves to live fully in the present, allowing us to be architects of our future without the limitations of what was. As Deepak Chopra says, the future has many ways to arrive. It is not written in stone. Let us continue to explore these secrets towards inner peace, learning from the Stoics and letting their philosophy guide us to a full and serene life. Secret 6. Cultivate compassion from the Stoic perspective. Now that we have freed the chains of the past, let us enter into the 6th secret that will lead us to inner peace. Cultivate compassion, both for ourselves and for others. Stoic philosophers teach us that compassion is a path to virtue and human connection. As Marcus Aurelius expressed, the best revenge is to be different, to show that they have done you better, no more bitter. Compassion is not only a benevolent act, but a transformative force that improves both those who practice it and those who receive it. Start practicing self-pity. We are imperfect beings and everything is fine. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. As Kristen Neff says, self-pity does not mean ignoring your mistakes, but addressing them with kindness rather than cruelty. Extend this compassion to others. Stoics remind us that each person carries with them their own burden of struggles and sufferings. Practicing compassion implies seeing beyond superficial actions and connecting with the shared humanity that we all possess. A powerful tool for cultivating compassion is the practice of loving-kindness meditation. Visualize the expansion of goodness, first for yourself, then for loved ones, known, unknown, and finally for those with whom you may have conflicts. This practice transforms not only your relationship with others, but also your relationship with yourself. Compassion is the thread that weaves deeper and more meaningful connections with the world around you. As Albert Schweitzer said, compassion, like love, is a creative effort and not an act of condescension. By cultivating compassion, we contribute to the creation of a more loving and peaceful world. We continue to explore these secrets to nourish inner peace, and the connection with our surroundings, living with intent according to Stoic philosophy, with compassion as our guide. Secret 7. Living with intent. The Stoic philosophers, masters of self-discipline and mental clarity, teach us that life takes shape according to our conscious decisions. As Epictetus pointed out, it is not the things themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of these things. Living with intent means directing our interpretations and actions to what we truly value. Define your goals and values, which really matters to you. By setting meaningful goals, you not only create a sense of purpose, but also pave the way for inner peace. As Stoics advised, it is not that we have a brief life, but that we have wasted a lot of time. Living with intent is to recognize the brevity of existence and the need to take advantage of every moment. The intention is not only about external achievements, but also about how you choose to respond to the circumstances of life. Cultivate a positive and proactive attitude. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is necessary to make a happy life. It is all in the way of thinking." In living with intent, you consciously choose how to face the challenges and enjoy the blessings. The practice of full attention, mindfulness, is a powerful ally to live with intent. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judging them, which allows you to respond rather than react impulsively, making decisions aligned with your values. Remember that living with intent does not mean excessive planning or the elimination of spontaneity. It is about living according to what really matters to you. As Stoics advised, live according to nature. Each conscious choice brings you closer to inner peace, guiding you into an authentic and meaningful life. Secret 8. Practice generosity according to Stoic philosophy. On our journey towards inner peace, the 8th secret that will illuminate our path is the practice of generosity. Stoic philosophers, defenders of virtue and human connection, teach us that generosity is a manifestation of our ability to love and understand others. Seneca said, "There is no real enjoyment of goods except in their use." Generosity, therefore, lies in the act of sharing and making a beneficial use of what we possess. Generosity does not need to be extravagant. It can manifest itself in small everyday gestures. A smile, a kind word, or simply offer your time are powerful ways of practicing generosity. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Kindness is irresistible." The practice of generosity also extends itself. Give yourself permission to take care of yourself, rest when necessary, and nourish your emotional well-being. Stoics reminded us that being generous with oneself is essential to be generous with others. Adopt the mindset of abundance. Sometimes generosity is not about what you have in excess, but about sharing what you have, regardless of the size. As Epictetus said, "Only the fool, out of ignorance, deprives himself of what he has." Generosity is an expression of wisdom that recognizes the wealth of giving. Generosity is a liberating act. By releasing our need to accumulate, we make room for the joy and satisfaction that come from doing good to others. As Mahatma Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others." Secret 9. Cultivate significant relations from the Stoic perspective. In our quest for inner peace, the 9th vital secret is to cultivate meaningful relationships. Stoic philosophers, masters of wisdom in human relations, teach us that the true value of life lies in the meaningful connections we share with others. As Seneca expressed, "A loyal friend multiplies joys and divides anguishes." Give time to the people you love. The quality of your relationships far outweighs quantity. Share moments, listen with empathy, and show appreciation. As Mark Aurelius put it, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Focus on positive relationships nourishes positive thoughts and contributes to inner peace. Foster open and honest communication, as transparency strengthens trust and dispels misunderstandings. Practicing understanding and patience in relationships creates a fertile ground for peace. As Epictetus advised, "Listen and be wise." The principle of wisdom is silence. Recognize and appreciate the individuality of every person in your life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "We are made to work together, like feet, hands, eyelids, rows of upper and lower teeth." Working together is natural. Allowing others to be who they are, without trying to change them, contributes to healthier and more enriching relationships. Do not forget the importance of forgiving. Relationships are not without challenges, but forgiveness, as Seneca taught, liberates the soul and opens the way to inner peace. Focus on building bridges instead of walls. Significant relationships often require effort, but each valuable connection adds layers of calm and satisfaction to our inner life. Let us continue to explore these secrets, allowing the Stoic teachings to guide our relations to a state of serenity and fullness. Secret 10. Find meaning in everyday life according to Stoic philosophy. We advance on our way to inner peace by unveiling the 10th spiritual secret, finding meaning in everyday life. Stoic philosophers, defenders of virtue and wisdom, teach us that meaning is not reserved for great deeds, but can be found in attention to daily details. Find purpose in small actions, in daily interactions, and in the beauty surrounding you. Observe sunrise or sunset with admiration. As Seneca said, "Life is very short, and to worry about it is to lose it." Each new day is an opportunity to renew and find meaning in the simple fact of being alive. Find joy in serving others. True satisfaction comes from contributing to the well-being of others. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be different from that which has done you harm." Contributing positively to the lives of others is a powerful way of finding meaning. Cultivate gratitude for everyday experiences. Enjoy the food you share, the laughter with friends, the embrace of a loved one. The meaning is revealed in simple and authentic moments. As Epictetus reminded us, it is not the external things that disturb us, but our interpretation of these things. Develop your talents and passions. Creative expression and personal growth are sources of meaning in themselves. As Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation finds opportunity." Cultivating your talents prepares the ground to find meaning in your everyday life. Reflect on your fundamental values and align your actions with them. Living according to your values is the basis of a meaningful life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "To make a happy life, it is all within you, in your way of thinking." Finding meaning in everyday life is to recognize that every moment has a purpose. Let us continue to explore these secrets that lead us to inner peace, learning from the Stoics and allowing their philosophy to guide us to a full and serene life. Secret 11. Embrace change, according to Stoic philosophy. On our way to inner peace, the 11th spiritual secret that illuminates our journey is to learn to embrace change. Stoic philosophers, knowing the impermanence of life, teach us to resist change only causes suffering. As Epictetus said, "Don't expect events to occur as you wish. Wish events to occur as they occur, and you will have peace." Accepting the changing nature of life allows us to find serenity in the midst of constant transformation. Observe change as an opportunity to grow and evolve. Sometimes the most challenging experiences are those that teach us deep lessons about ourselves and the world around us. Resilience is born when we embrace change rather than resist it. Cultivate mental flexibility. Not all situations can be controlled, but we can control our attitude towards them. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You don't need to become someone different. You just need to stop being something you don't want to be." Keep open to the lessons that every change can offer. Learn to let go by freeing yourself from rigid expectations and the need to control everything. We relieve the burden of resistance. As Seneca said, "There is no favorable wind for the boat that doesn't know what port it goes to." Life is a constant change, and allowing us to flow with the current, rather than fight against it, brings us closer to true inner peace. Find beauty in impermanence. Seasons change, relationships evolve, and every day brings new opportunities. True inner peace finds itself flowing with the current of life rather than fighting against it. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Look often at the speed of all things past and future, as all things flow and become one." Let us continue to explore these secrets that lead us to inner peace, learning from the Stoics and allowing their philosophy to guide us to a full and serene life. Secret 12. Practice self-compassion. In our quest for inner peace, the 12th spiritual secret that illuminates our path is the practice of self-compassion. Self-compassion is not a call to self-completion, but an act of love for oneself in times of difficulty. As Kristin Neff said, self-compassion does not mean that you ignore your mistakes, but that you approach them with kindness rather than cruelty. Forgive yourself for your imperfections and mistakes, for humanity is intertwined with threads of failure and learning. Understand our humanity as shared and free yourself from the weight of unmeasured self-requisiteness. Cultivate a loving internal dialogue. Instead of being your most severe critic, be your best friend. Speak to yourself with words of encouragement and understanding. As Rumi said, "You are your own light." Face the difficulties with compassion instead of self-criticism, because life is full of challenges and facing them with self-pity allows us to learn and grow, rather than succumb to judgment. Connect with your emotions without judging them. Self-compassion implies accepting your feelings, even the uncomfortable, with kindness. As Carl Rogers said, "What is more personal is more universal." The practice of self-pity not only improves your emotional well-being, but also strengthens your ability to be compassionate to others. Remember Buddha's words, "You yourself, as much as anyone else in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Therefore, friends, the 12th secret to achieving inner peace is to practice self-pity. By forgiving and treating yourself with kindness, you not only find peace within yourself, but also become a source of compassion and understanding for others. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of Stoics and by the practice of self-pity. Secret 13. Gratitude in adversity. In our journey to inner peace, the 13th secret urges us to practice gratitude, even in the midst of adversity. Life presents us challenges and difficult times, but within these trials, we also find lessons and opportunities for growth. Practicing gratitude amid adversity is a beacon that illuminates our path and connects us with inner strength. Thank us for the lessons learned. Each challenge offers us the opportunity to learn more about ourselves, our strengths and areas of growth. Gratitude for these lessons allows us to advance with wisdom and maturity. Find light in the dark. Even in the most difficult moments, there are flashes of kindness, compassion, and love. Thank you for these little rays of light that remind you that even in darkness, hope and positivity can flourish. Practice gratitude for the resilience of the human spirit. Observe the ability of people to overcome obstacles and recover. Thanking for the strength and endurance connects you with the indomitable essence that resides in each of us. Cultivate gratitude for the support of others. In difficult times, the connection with friends, family members, or even strangers who offer support is an invaluable treasure. Thank those who are at your side and find comfort in human connections. Gratitude in adversity does not minimize pain, but transforms perspective and allows us to find meaning in the midst of difficulties. As Viktor Frankl said, "In life, what is important is not what happens to us, but what we do with what happens to us." Therefore, friends, the 13th secret to achieving inner peace is to practice gratitude, even in the face of adversities. By recognizing and valuing the lessons, resilience, and support around us, we transform our perspective and find the strength to move forward. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics and by the practice of gratitude in adversity. Secret 14. The transforming power of self-love. On our journey to inner peace, the 14th spiritual secret invites us to explore the transforming power of self-love. Self-love is more than a feeling. It is a conscious practice of cultivating a healthy relationship with oneself. As RuPaul said, "If you cannot love yourself, how the hell can you love another person?" Learn to speak to yourself with kindness and compassion. The inner voice you use with you has a profound impact on your emotional well-being. Practice replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations and establish healthy limits. Learning to say no when necessary and prioritizing your well-being is an act of self-love. As Audre Lorde said, caring for yourself is not an act of self-indulgence, but of preservation. Find activities that nourish your being, be it reading, music, exercises, or meditation. Do time regularly to activities that fill you with positive energy and connect you with yourself. Accept your imperfections. Self-love does not depend on perfection. It nourishes itself from the acceptance of your humanity. As Brené Brown said, "The connection is the result of being authentic and vulnerable, not of being perfect." Practice self-care. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit. Self-love manifests itself in actions that promote your general well-being. Self-love is not selfishness. It is an investment in your own well-being, which, in turn, enables you to offer love and support to others in a more full and genuine way. Therefore, friends, the 14th secret to achieving inner peace is to practice self-love. By cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself, accepting your imperfections, and investing in your well-being, you become a source of love and support for others. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics and by the practice of self-love. Secret 15. The beauty of simplicity. On our journey to inner peace, the 15th spiritual secret invites us to discover the beauty of simplicity. In a world that often pushes us towards complexity and agitation, finding beauty in the simple becomes a balm for the soul. Simplicity allows us to strip ourselves of the superfluous and connect with the essence of life. Practice full attention at the present time. Stop and observe the wonder around you. As Eckhart Tolle said, "Peace is the flower of attention." Simplify your commitments. Often, the burden on our agendas keeps us away from inner peace. Learn to say no and prioritize what is really significant. Find joy in the little things. From the aroma of breakfast to the warmth of sunlight, life is full of simple moments that can bring us joy. Learn to appreciate these everyday gifts. Let go of the search for perfection. The beauty of simplicity lies in the acceptance of what it is, without the constant need to improve or modify. As Leonardo da Vinci said, "Simpleness is the ultimate sophistication." Practice gratitude for what you have. Simplicity manifests itself in thanking you for the blessings present in your life at this time, rather than constantly wanting more. The beauty of simplicity invites us to find the fullness in what we already have. Therefore, friends, the 15th secret to achieving inner peace is to embrace the beauty of simplicity. By practicing full attention, simplifying our commitments, appreciating small things, and cultivating gratitude, we find the serenity and fullness that come from living in a simple way. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics and by the practice of simplicity. Secret 16. Renewal through time in nature. In our quest for inner peace, the 16th spiritual secret connects us with the renewal we find in nature over time. Observe how nature is renewed seasonally teaches us about the flow of life and invites us to incorporate this rhythm into our own existence. Find time to connect with nature, whether taking a walk through the forest, feeling the sand under your feet, or simply enjoying the sun in a park. Nature offers a sacred space for renewal. Learn from the adaptability of nature. Plants fold in the wind and trees that strip off their leaves in autumn teach us about the importance of adapting to the changing seasons of life. Embrace quietness. In nature, we find moments of calm that allow us to recharge our energies. Find peaceful spaces to simply be and renew. Reflect the beauty of diversity. Nature presents us with an infinite variety of shapes, colors, and sounds. By learning of this diversity, we value the uniqueness in ourselves and in others. Follow the natural cycle of rest and activity. Just as nature has its seasons, we also need periods of rest and activity. Find a balance that respects its internal rhythm. Renewal through time in nature teaches us valuable lessons about adaptability, calmness, and the importance of following our own inner rhythm. Therefore, friends, the 16th secret to achieving inner peace is to embrace the renewal that nature offers us. By connecting with nature, learning with its adaptability, embracing quietness and valuing diversity, we find the balance and serenity that come from following our own natural rhythm. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics and by the practice of renewal through time and nature. In our journey to inner peace, the 17th spiritual secret guides us towards harmony through connection with others. True inner peace often finds itself in meaningful relationships and in connection with others. Establishing authentic bonds nourishes us and offers us a sense of belonging. Cultivate empathy. Work hard to understand the feelings and perspectives of others. Empathy strengthens human ties and promotes a deeper connection. Practice active listening. Pay genuine attention to what others say, without interrupting or judging. Active listening builds bridges of understanding and respect. Learn to forgive. Human relationships sometimes involve conflicts and challenges. Practicing forgiveness releases the emotional burden and makes room for harmony. Establish healthy limits. Although the connection with others is valuable, it is essential to have limits to preserve your own emotional well-being. Learn to say yes when it is significant and no when it is necessary. Encourage authentic relationships. Authenticity is the basis of genuine connections. Show your true self and value authenticity in others. Celebrate diversity in relationships. Each person and their differences enrich our experiences. Learn from different perspectives and find unity in diversity. Harmony and connection with others not only contributes to our inner peace, but also creates a richer and more meaningful fabric on the carpet of life. As Mother Teresa said, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family." Therefore, friends, the 17th secret to achieving inner peace is to discover harmony in connection with others. By cultivating empathy, practicing active listening, forgiving, establishing healthy limits, fostering authentic relationships, and celebrating diversity, we find the serenity and fullness that come from meaningful relationships. Let us continue to explore together these secrets that lead us to a full and serene life, guided by the wisdom of the Stoics and the practice of harmony in human connections. Transformation through forgiveness. In our journey to inner peace, the 18th spiritual secret invites us to explore the transformation that emerges through the act of forgiveness. Forgiveness goes beyond acquitting others of their faults. It implies stripping us of the weight of anger and resentment. It is an act of self-love that enables the healing of wounds and opens the heart to peace. Understand that forgiveness does not imply apologizing for actions, but releasing the heart of resentment. As Nelson Mandela wisely expressed, "Forgiveness frees the soul," is the way to tell the world that you will no longer allow them to harm you. Accept your own wounds. Before offering forgiveness to others, it is crucial to face and heal our own wounds. The authenticity in this process paves the way for a deeper understanding. Cultivate empathy. Seek to understand the experiences and motivations of those who caused you pain. Empathy does not justify actions, but can generate compassion. thus facilitating the process of forgiveness. Start by forgiving yourself. Often, the first barrier to forgiveness is self-criticism. Accept your humanity and forgive yourself for your past decisions, learning from them instead of carrying them as a heavy burden. It is important to highlight that forgiveness does not always imply direct reconciliation. Some relationships may not be healthy or safe, and forgiveness may be an internal process, without the need to restore physical or emotional connection. Before we enter into the last spiritual secret, I would like to make a special invitation. I encourage you to share this video with that loved one that you believe could benefit from the teachings that we explored together. The wisdom that we unveil in these spiritual secrets seeks to illuminate the path to deep and lasting inner peace. By sharing this video, you are not only transmitting knowledge, but also extending a gesture of love and care. We all need gentle reminders and words that inspire us to seek peace within. This spiritual path is not only personal, but also shared. The connection we have with those we love is strengthened when we share experiences and knowledge that help us to grow and flourish as human beings. With all my affection, I encourage you to send this video to that special person in your life, so that these words and spiritual secrets serve as a beacon of light on your way, guiding them to a quiet and serene mind. The power to share wisdom is a valuable gift that nourishes hearts and elevates spirits. Secret 19. Full acceptance of the present. We have reached the 19th spiritual secret on our way to inner peace. Full acceptance of the present. Life flows into the eternal now, and finding peace implies embracing each moment with total acceptance. Often, our mind projects into the future or clings to the past, creating unnecessary tensions and anxieties. Full acceptance frees us from this burden. Practice full attention at the present time. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judging them. As John Kabat-Zinn said, full attention is the awareness that arises when paying attention, on purpose, to the present moment. Accept your current circumstances. Resistance to what is creates suffering. Fully accepting your current situation does not imply resignation, but opening up to the possibility of finding solutions from a place of calm. Let your the need for control. Life is dynamic and constantly changing. Trying to control each aspect generates anxiety. Accepting that we cannot control everything frees us to live more lightly. Find beauty in simplicity. Often, fullness is in the simplest moments of life. Enjoying now and finding joy in small things connects us with the essence of existence. Full acceptance does not mean resignation to complacency. Instead, it is a courageous act of surrender to the present moment, with all its splendor and complexity. Let us go on our journey, embracing the full acceptance of the present as the door that leads us to lasting inner peace. The magic of life unfolds at this moment, and finding peace means diving into it with open hearts and serene minds. I sincerely hope that this message has been helpful. I sincerely want to congratulate you for coming this far and completing the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you liked the video, leave your comment. If you don't know what to say, comment gratitude. Then I'll know that you've watched until the end. If you're not already on the channel, what are you waiting for? Sign up now and join us. Stoicism is full of teachings like this, which are applicable to our everyday life. Therefore, I encourage you to continue learning about this philosophy. I leave here 2 videos full of Stoic wisdom so you can continue learning. Until next,